Hi everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I am coming on with a 10 question spring tag that Elsa the Bargain Hunter, our lovely, lovely Elsa, had tagged me on. I want to say a couple of days ago. As you guys know, I'm still working and I find it a little difficult to videotape when my husband's around and the family's around. So I am off and I am catching up. So it's 10 questions, all spring related. Just something to get to know each other a little bit better. And I'll just jump right on in. All right, so question number one is, what is your go-to outfit for the spring? I tend to do a lot of spring dresses when I am working. They are very comfortable, very easy to get dressed and get going for the day. When I'm not working, I tend to do a lot of lounge clothes like yoga pants and spandex, and sometimes I do the lightweight joggers, anything that's roomy and comfortable. But for the most part, when I am working, I do a lot of spring dresses with my cardigans. I think that's the go-to item for a lot of women. Which activity do you enjoy doing in the spring? I am, for the most part, a home person. But when spring breaks, when it's really steady, nice, comfortable weather. When my children were smaller, we would take them out and spend days at the park. Lots of cookouts with the family. I think we did more cookouts in the spring than we did in the summer. And I think with the summer, it's just because it's very hot to be out there and then cooking over a grill and that kind of stuff. Now that I have my dogs, I am actually looking forward to the weather staying nice. Like today in New York City, it's almost 65 degrees. The sun is out, and unfortunately, we can't really go outside. But I will be taking the dogs out for a little bit and just keep my distance from everyone else. They still need the exercise, so I am looking forward to spring this year. I don't know how well it's going to play out from what I imagined, but we're going to make the best of it. Do you spring clean? I do a moderate spring cleaning. I don't like clutter. Like this up here is driving me nuts, as well as that over there. But I do some spring cleaning. I'm always decluttering all year round. I think the type of spring cleaning that I do is more of, changing my curtains into lighter sheers where the natural light can come in. I love natural light. As you can see, it's very bright. I don't have any of my lights on my desk on. And then I tend to make sure that I have access to a lot of windows so I can get the fresh air and the breezes. And it's not a deep spring clean like most people do, and they hit every zone in their house. I do that all year round. I just think that I change my decor to reflect spring. Nice bright colors, sheer colors. Yeah, that's the extent of my spring cleaning. And I think I answered the second part of that. What kind of things do you do during that time? So yeah, I think I did that. What do you celebrate in the spring? Mother's Day is really big. From my mom, I am an only child. And Mother's Day has always been a big holiday for the women in our family. They are coming from a Hispanic heritage. Women are considered to be the role models. I don't want to say leaders, but they are strong, minded individuals that kind of instill the values in the family and keep those traditions going. So Mother's Day has always been a huge thing in my family. When the children were smaller, we used to do Easter. I have 3 children. They're all grown now. I do have a sister and 2 half brothers who have small children, but you know how life just takes a hold, and it's hard for all of us to get together. But Mother's Day is what we look forward to. Question number 5. What is your favorite spring color? I like baby pinks, blues, some yellows. Yellows more in the summer when my tan is really at its best. Light oranges, all those pastel colors. I don't really, I'm not really picky and choosy when it comes to that. During the wintertime, I do stay in a lot of dark colors, blacks, grays, browns. But the spring is the time for us to brighten up our lives and pull out those pretty colors and stuff. What is spring like where you live? I'm in New York City. Normally when the warm weather breaks, the cold is gone, the sun is out, people are out in droves. Whether they're hanging out in front of their building or clustered in a corner store, they're out and about. A lot of the projects in the buildings, I'm actually sandwiched in between 2, have benches outside, so you'll see them just sitting there, getting some fresh air, talking to their neighbors. The kids are out playing on the sidewalks and the streets. It's really busy. It's really busy. We do have a lot of foliage, a lot of trees, so everything starts blooming. We do have a couple of cherry blossom trees in the buildings right across from mine that bloom beautifully. It's a beautiful time, even in the inner city neighborhoods. I have to say that a lot of these building owners started taking some pride in what their block looks like for where their property sits, and it is very, very pretty and busy, very busy. What is your favorite thing about spring? The comfortable weather, the sunny days, the soft breezes. I won't say that I look forward to the spring showers, but it's more of the beginning of growth, the beginning of our trees are blooming and the flowers. Living in New York City, I have yet to go to the botanical gardens. I think I did maybe decades ago in a school trip, but I haven't gone lately, and I have a good friend who periodically goes, I think since she's been in New York every year, and it's so pretty. So I need to put that on my list as soon as this whole mess is over and done with. What is your favorite flower? Well, I'm a little biased. My name is Dahlia, and there actually is a flower called Dahlia. It's spelled Dahlia. My name is spelled Dalia. And there is a variety of different, what do you call that? There's a variety of them. They come in different colors. They all resemble fairly close to each other, but there are some minor little distinguishing traits that are a little different from them. But yeah, that's my favorite. After that, I would say it's a sunflower. I am a summer baby. I love the summer. The heat doesn't bother me. But sunflowers, just for what they represent, and it's so big and it's so beautiful. What are you least excited about this spring? Because of where I live, and people coming out, just like you have good people that want to just come out and talk to neighbors and talk to friends and just get some fresh air. You also have the youth, and usually with the youth out in groups, there are usually issues that arises in the city, and that's the thing I'm least looking excited for. But with that being said, I still enjoy the spring. I love the spring, but that's the one thing where I could do without the drama, living in the city. And then the last question is, what is your greatest spring memory? I would have to say that it would be my first year as a mother, celebrating Mother's Day. All the older mothers in my family got together and made it a very special one for me. It was a day filled with laughter and sharing best tips and practices. I was a new young mom, and it was great to be able to get all my elders that I love and respect to come to me and give me tips and tricks and guidance for what was yet to come. And let me tell you, a lot of their advice was very, very helpful. But I think my first Mother's Day was the best spring memory I ever had. And I still hang on to it as if it was yesterday. So there you have it. Those are the 10 questions for the spring tag. I open this up to anyone who wants to participate. I enjoy these, I don't want to say they're random videos, but non-craft related videos that allows us all to get to know each other just a little bit more, get to know who we are outside of the crafting that we do or the DIYs that we do. So if you want to join along, I believe the hashtag is 10 questions spring tag. That's what I'll be searching for. So I look forward to seeing all you guys' videos, checking in to make sure that you guys are good and safe and happy and keeping occupied. So yeah, there you have it. That's my answers for the 10 questions spring tag. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.